Just so everyone knows, the Wisconsin loss was Jamie's and my fault because of our superstition. We didn't stand next to each other before the game, so we blame ourselves. Believe it or not, standing up here talking in front of all you guys is actually more difficult for me than it was to get back on the court after I missed my serve, 5th set against CU 13-13. For about 3 or 4 days after that, I had random people coming up to me and say, "So, how did you feel after you missed that serve?" Well, not good. I never thought 6 years later I would be standing here on this stage today. I remember it being my senior year in high school thinking, I can't wait to get out of here. And then the first day my mom left me, I was in tears thinking, I want to go back and what did I get myself into? My last 4.5 years here have been a journey. There's been ups and there's been downs, but more importantly, it's been life-changing. Not only did I grow significantly in volleyball, but as a person as well. I learned how to live on my own, and the saddest part of that was having to pay my own bills. The one who I credit the most and who deserves so much thanks is my mom. None of this would have been possible without you. You pushed me through high school volleyball, the 2-hour drive to club volleyball late nights, paying for all of my trips across the country, and being involved in my recruiting process that led me to here. You always answered your phone for me, even if it was at 2 a.m. just to talk about how practice went that day. You made as many trips out here as you could throughout my career, including the last 3 weekends this last season just to see my last college games ever. No words will ever be enough to describe how thankful I am for you. I love you. Although Mr. O couldn't be here, Miss O was able to make it. I don't even know where to begin to thank you enough. You let me into your house, took me into your family, and treated me as one of your own. I can say the same for you too as well. I would not be here if it was not for you. You have done more for me than I could ever imagine, and I am so thankful to have you as a part of my family. Denny, who is my legacy donor, I am so honored to be your first 4-year legacy. I hear the story about how I came about to be your legacy, and it was because Tom said you could make a difference in my life. There is no doubt that he was right. Over the past 4 years, you have made a difference for me. I wish there weren't so many rules and violations to be careful about because we could have gotten to know each other so much better. But I'm graduated now. I am so thankful you came into my life and have been a part of my journey here at CSU and will be far after this. Nick, you do everything behind the scenes that no one knows about. You stay here late nights, come in early mornings, and work hard to make sure we always have our laundry and everything we need on time. Thank you for putting up with me, for not turning things in on time, and giving me something whenever I needed it. If it weren't for you, I would never have clean practice clothes or jerseys, so thank you for all you do. Jared, I must say I was surprised when you stayed after the first road trip you took with us. Let's just say he learned girls aren't as proper and clean as he thought we were. Most people probably see you as the guy on the bench wearing a bow tie thinking, who is this guy? But what people don't realize is how hard your job actually is. I'm glad I could always count on you to have the correct stats when other teams would try to gyp ours. Thank you for everything you did my last 4 years here, and thank you for always putting a smile on all of our faces. Gemma, I don't know how you do it. Putting the nets up and down every day, dealing with the coaches all day, Bree, and being bossed around. No matter what you're doing, whether it's helping coaches out, running errands, shagging balls, or being a pepper partner, you always did it with a smile on your face. I'm glad I got to know you over the past years, and thank you for everything you've done. Nick Hallisey. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, even this banquet tonight would not be possible without you. You do such a great job at keeping everyone updated on everything about CSU volleyball. My one complaint is you making me do interviews. Nick can tell you all how much I hated doing them. At least those are done with now. But really, you do such an amazing job with social media. I can always count on you to have information and articles up as soon as you know. Thank you for keeping me and everyone else updated. I'm glad I got to know you over the past 4 years and see how amazing you are not only at your job, but as a person as well. Becky, let's just say I wouldn't be standing here as a graduate student right now if it wasn't for you. Thank you for helping me with my academics for my last 4 years. You were there to congratulate me through my good times and help me get out of my bad times. You do an incredible job with all of us, helping to make sure we all have the right resources and tools necessary to pass our classes and get that diploma. Thank you for being by my side through it all. Crystal, I'm so glad you were here tonight. Crystal was my previous trainer for 4 years. Thank you for being my mom away from home. You were there for me through everything and allowed me to excel in my volleyball career. You shared my tears and you shared my laughs. We have been through it all together. When I first got here, I made Crystal promise me she wouldn't leave or have a baby until I left. That didn't work out. When she told me the news, at first I was happy, and then 2 seconds later it hit me, and I glared at her, and right away she knew. But I'm so happy for you for having a baby. It was unfortunate you had to move on, but in replacement, we got another wonderful trainer, Brittany. Brittany came in and understood me right away. She understood I was clumsy and would get hurt out of nowhere for no reason. You allowed me to excel in my career this last year and be the best I could be. We had challenges with my back, abs, hip, arm, and more, but whatever I threw at you, you knew how to handle. Thank you for being there for me, not only for my injuries, but through my good and bad times in my last year of experience here. JP, all those 5th game victories would not be possible without you. We've been through it all, the 6:30 a.m. lifts and runs, the throwing up, the pushing prowlers till we physically can't move anymore, and much more. Every time it was hard and we were struggling, you would say, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. You gave us the motivation, the mental toughness, and the strength to win those tough games and make it far. You helped us set records here at CSU and put us through the hardest spring of our lives, but because of it, we showed everyone that last year wasn't a rebuilding year and that we are tough. Thank you for all your early morning talks and dedication you invested into our team. I've made memories I'll talk about forever, like the day we ran 31 half-gassers, or the day you made 4 of us throw up from prowlers. I can't wait to see how much better you keep making CSU volleyball. Bree, who would have thought you'd be having your 2nd child now? You do so much for this program and you don't get enough credit. You do a great job at making sure our hotels, flights, and food are all ready and prepared. Thank you for being a great coach my first year here and then great director of ops. Although to none of our team did we see you as just that. You're a part of our family and you've seen it all. You've helped us make this program what it is today. Thank you for all your help, especially with me. You helped me get through this past 4.5-year journey and to get where I am now. Luke, although it was a short 5 months of you as my coach, it was a great 5 months. You're a huge part of this team's success this year. It always amazed me how you would make a block call and almost every time you were right. You're a great coach, especially when it comes to helping with the middles and blocking. Thank you for all of your hard work you put into making this team the best it can be. I can't wait to see what else you have to offer for this team in the coming years. Brooke. And Brooke was the main one for the grapes. There was one time we were in Wyoming and we didn't have grapes. We left them on the bus and I freaked out on Brooke saying, Brooke, I need my grapes, I'm not gonna play good. So Brooke called Gemma and they turned the bus around with the boosters on it and brought the grapes back to me. Brooke, you're one of the greatest coaches I have had. You pushed me and our team to our limits and made us the best we could be, especially our defense. You have made our passes the best I've seen. You were a person I could call at any time and your phone would be on. You helped me through some tough times and situations and I can't thank you enough. You're an awesome coach, but not only that, you genuinely care about our personal lives and do what it takes to make sure we come out on top. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication to me and this team. You are one of the reasons our team was able to do so well these past years. I'll never forget our competition of shooting volleyballs into the basketball hoop. I'm proud to say I am better than her at that. Don't forget all the quarters you owe me. Tom, where do I even begin? You're driving. I'm so thankful I'm still alive. Just kidding. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. From the first day I set foot on campus to me standing here today, you have helped me grow and mature into the person I am today. We're so lucky to have a coach like you that not only cares about volleyball and how we perform on the court, but you care about our academics, family, boyfriends, future plans, our happiness, and everything. Not every program is lucky enough to have the type of experience you have given us here. As a setter, I was fortunate enough to have a relationship with you unlike any other. I could always come to you for anything. It didn't matter if it was a breakup or just to say hello. Your door was always open and your phone was always on. I have so many memories here at CSU with you. The spring of my freshman year, having to set 1,500 balls into the net, getting pulled out of a spring tournament to let a DS set and put in my place, and all the yelling, just to give you a rough time. But so many good memories, including you helping me through my entire freshman year of homesickness, beating number 5 Nebraska and having the crowd court rush us, inviting me over for dinner just to catch up on my life, winning the Mountain West Conference 6 years in a row, 5 for me, and making it to the Sweet 16 this year and beating CU. I seriously cannot thank you enough for the life-changing journey you have been a part of with me these past 4.5 years. My team, I love you guys. You truly are my family away from home. We are sisters, or Ramily as we like to say. You are all truly a blessing, not just to have on the court, but to have as friends as well. Friends that will last a lifetime. Thank you for putting up with all of my weird superstitions and for being a part of them. I wish the best of luck for you guys this coming season, and I can't wait to see how far you go. To all the boosters, thank you so much for all of your support. You are at every game cheering us on and there to talk with us after matches. You have truly been with us through our good games and our bad games. Thank you everyone for being a part of CSU Volleyball.